So here's the challenge. The challenge is pack up the house and sell everything and fit it all into this cupboard here. We have Starling. Here we are. Alright everyone, what's going on? So today, we've only got about 5 days to go till we get out of here.
Alright, this is it. She's loaded and we are hooking up to go down to the caravan park for the next few weeks. That'll be our new home.
Are you ready, Ryder? Hey, Dyson, are you ready to go, Dyson? Yeah.
Whoa, 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 babe! We need to go back to the beginning.
Oh, okay. Rewinding. Alright everyone, the big day has finally come. We get to pick up the caravan, so we're super excited. I flew home last night and we were told we could pick it up first thing this morning. So that got delayed until about 11 AM. And before we pick it up, we have to go get a lock for it, just so that we don't have to leave the house.
So no one steals it on day one.
Yeah, so it doesn't get flogged on the first day we have it. And yeah, so we're going to go there and do handover. Apparently it's a bit of a lengthy process.
They go through all the ins and outs of everything and how to use it, and obviously because we've never owned a caravan before, we really don't have any idea how to use one.
True to me, and I thought I'd share this with you guys. So pretty well, we have a 3-bedroom house. There's shit everywhere, right? So like here is like one of the rooms with all of our stuff in here that was loaded in that cupboard. It's all slowly going. Kim has a fair bit of work to go through to get rid of all of this stuff in here. We obviously have our bathroom as well. Then we've got my room in here, which a fair bit of this that's left over here now. There's only really the screen and the chair that's going for sale. The rest of the stuff is come in the van because that's how I'm making these videos for you guys. We then have our laundry, which has got a huge cupboard here, and then obviously some other storage down there and a lot of storage at the top there. And if we come back down here, we come into our, well, lounge room or home theater room, whichever way you want to look at it. And there's the big buffets. But basically, we have to get rid of the lounge, get rid of the speakers, side table. The dog bed's probably going to come with us. TV's got to go. That stuff is all for the new caravan. So this room's pretty easy to get rid of. It's pretty straightforward. Like that's for the caravan and that stuff's going for sale, right? But then you come out here into the kitchen area and we have all of these drawers down here, these cupboards. We have those cupboards, those drawers, and then that whole wall there is all full of cupboards as well. Now, here's the interesting thing though. We have worked out that we need to fit all of our stuff for the caravan. We've pretty well estimated that all of our caravan storage fits in this cupboard in here. So, this cupboard is now going to be filled up as the few weeks come along and we're getting ready to get in the van. Now, we have to make sure everything in the whole house, or everything we're going to take with us fits in this cupboard. If it doesn't fit in this cupboard, we have a very big problem because we're not going to have anywhere to store it. So here's the challenge. The challenge is pack up the house and sell everything and fit it all into this cupboard here. So I'll keep you updated over the next few weeks on how that is going. All right, this is it. So look at our first big present for when we want to go away so that we can upload these videos to you guys. Look at this. We have Starlink. She is here in her box, ready to unpack it. All right, everyone, what's going on? So today, we've only got about 5 days to go till we, get out of here. So one of the biggest things that we've got going on in about 2 weeks' time is the electrical system upgrade happening for our current solar setup and the 2 batteries. So the guy who's going to be doing all that is going to take a full day to do all of the electricals. So basically I've come to an agreement with him that I'm going to do the fit out so that it's all ready for him, and then when we drop it off to him in a few weeks, he's going to be able to just smash out all the electrical in one day, because Kim and I will be living out of the van full time, so we need to make sure that we're not, you know, spending weeks without the van. So task for today, that is the existing battery that is coming out. The inverter is coming out, and that shelf there is also coming out. And then we have this little kind of section here that you can kind of see here. So what we're going to do is we're going to run our 3000 watt inverter right along here, and then we're going to put a second battery in this section in here. So what I need to do is, because there's water here and the battery has nowhere really to currently sit in this area, I have to build a shelf for it to sit on, and then kind of be enclosed back to here, and then we're going to punch a hole through here and then run the other cables back through here to the other battery that's going to get reinstalled back in here later on with him. So we'll get stuck into that and see how we progress today.
3 days later.
I've got to do a video. I just have to do a video on this. So today is move out day. We haven't recorded anything all morning. This is like so stressful trying to get everything out of the house now, because we've been living in it like constantly for 9 years, and then we've been culling shit since January, and it's now April. But you know, there's stuff that you just hang on to because you're still living in the actual house, so you're like, oh well, we'll keep that because we need it for obviously the house. Anyway, today's D-Day. We need to be out with the caravan, moving full time into the Brighton Caravan Park. But have a look at this. So we've just thrown a whole bunch of shit on the bed. I've started filling up those cupboards up there. We've got storage up here. I mean, if you have a look into this one here, have a look at this. Look, I mean, that's just already loaded with food. And then the fridge, well, the fridge is already pretty well full, and we haven't even done a proper shop yet. I mean, we've only just got stuff in there from what was left over in our place. We still got to sort out another fridge, which will be for the front. But these are pretty cool though. So we got plenty of storage still left in here. We got a whole bunch of these black containers we're going to stack up in here, and this will obviously be our everyday breakfast, you know, lunch and stuff. So we've got to sort through that. So look, we're not going to be able to sort stuff while you know, while we're here like in the driveway. It's too hard. It's something that we're just going to have to do as we kind of go along. But you know, just small stuff. You've got storage in these tubs in here, but we're just throwing stuff in there. We don't really know where it's all got to go, and I've got some stuff up there as well. So you know, you're just guessing like what you're gonna put in all the drawers. Anyway, it's exciting because we just want to go, but at the same time it is actually quite stressful because Kim and I don't want to really store a lot of stuff around the place, and we don't want to have stuff, you know, just sitting at our parents' place. So we're trying to become minimalistic people, and just try to cull everything we have. So whatever we own is on the ute and in the van at all times. There are a few, I would say, nostalgia things that we want to keep, which are going to parents, but seriously, it fits like in one small, like 1 meter by 1 meter box. So yeah, anyway, I'll keep you updated today.
Alright, this is it. She's loaded, and we are hooking up to go down to the caravan park for the next few weeks. That'll be our new home.
This is it. We're all hooked up. We're pretty well ready to go. We do have to come back to the house to just do some little odd sods here and there. Got a couple of trades coming to tidy some stuff up before we end up renting it out. But overall, this is it. Everything's loaded and ready to go. Are you ready, Righty? Hey, Dyson, are you ready to go, Dyson? Yeah. Woof! Tell you what, trying to empty this house out and just get everything cleaned up, ready for photos and stuff, man. Oh, it's so draining, like soul draining. Did so much hard work next door a few months back, and then like, I swear to God, this has just got just as hard. And a lot of it, you know, you don't want to throw out, but you do want to throw it out because, you know, obviously you don't need it anymore, you don't really use it. And then you've got that problem about, well, do I get a skip bin? But then every time you get a skip bin, they're $200. They get stuck in your driveway for 7 days, and you've got to navigate around them, and you can't park cars around them, and trades can't come in and out, and they're a pain in the ass. And yeah, I tell you what, it's just I can't wait for this to be over. We've got photos. Carpet's got done today, and the carpet's got cleaned today, and then tomorrow the house cleaner comes to do all inside, and we have to get everything outside of the house, like out to the outside of the house. And then I've still got just little small odd fiddly jobs around the house to do. Just woof. Oh, it's just draining. I already just want to hit the road already and just go. We just picked the van up, and we're getting pizza because we need to go back to the caravan park and set up there, and then we've got to go back to our place tomorrow because the 240 volt Sparky is putting a smart switch in our van so that the whole van runs on 240 volt. More on that in another video as time goes on. But yes, we've got the 12 volt system now finished as of today. So we now have 600 watts of solar panels, so 4 panels, and we have doubled our battery capacity from 200 amp hours to 400 amp hours. And yeah, so we'll see how that goes tonight and tomorrow, and then we should be pretty well done. Now, I heard back from Trojan today as well about the canopy being fitted on the back of the ute, because that's what's stopping Kim and I from leaving Adelaide, because we could technically leave tomorrow morning if we wanted to after the 240 volt Sparky's done, but we have to wait for the ute canopy to be installed. So they reckon that they can probably fit me in somewhere between the 2nd and the 4th of May, which is just over like 2 weeks away. So now we're just waiting for that. Good morning, everyone. We are heading back to the house
Again.
for the 100th time. We've been in the caravan now for 10 nights, I think. So we're doing pretty well. There's still a few little things that we're getting frustrated about, but it's working well. So we're heading back to the house because we've got to try and sell the clubby today, which has just gone live, which would be great to get rid of that thing. And then we've got a couple of people coming to buy some other things, and then really we don't have too much left. It's pretty well all gone.
We've got a gardener coming just to tidy all the garden up, all the weeds and stuff, because we've got our first open on Saturday morning for the house to rent it out. So he's going to get that looking a bit more presentable, and then yeah, first open on Saturday.
And that's pretty well it. So yeah, we're just going to try and buy a fridge today. We need a big chest fridge for the caravan because our fridge is too small to be like looking at staying off grid for a while. And
oh, and our chairs are coming.
Oh yeah, and we got new deck chairs as well, like good ones. We had to order them, so yeah, we'll go pick them up today as well. So not too bad of an update. Yeah, we'll see how we go. The weather's really shit here in Adelaide at the moment, so we can't really, you know, fly the drone or do anything really good down at the beach. It's just real grey. So yeah, we'll keep you updated. Thanks for watching, guys. We hope you enjoyed our first episode of our big lab to come. Come follow us next week on our first ever free camp on the beach near Waldo, and then head up to Whyalla to meet the dolphins on the jetty and find ourselves taken back in time when we head west to Kimber and stumble across a small abandoned town called Iron Knob. To stay up to date with our travels around Australia, please click that subscribe button and hit that notification bell to be notified when our next video's out. Thanks guys, and thanks for watching.